The book of James, chapter 1. James, slave of God and the Lord Jesus Christ. To the 12 tribes, those in the diaspora, be joyful. Count it all joy, my brothers, when, as it were, being in colorful temptations, you all around counterfall against them, knowing that your provedness of the faithing downworks below abidance. But let the below abidance have an accordingly accomplished work, so that you may be accordingly accomplished and wholly belated ones, having deficiency in not one thing. But if any of you has deficiency of wisdom, let him request from beside God, the one giving to all undividedly, and not reviling, and it will be given to him. But let him request in faithing, thoroughly judging not one thing doubtingly. For this cause, the one judging doubtingly is an image of the surge of the sea, driven by the wind and flung about. For let not the human imagine that he will take anything from beside the Lord, as a double-souled man, unstable in all his ways. But let the lowly brother boast in due to his height, but the rich in due to his lowering, since as a flower of the grass he will come pass by. For this cause the sun takes up aim together with the scorching heat, and it makes the grass dry up, and its flower fell out. And the well-befitting of his face loosened itself wholly away. Thus also the rich in his goings will fade. Blissful is the man who below abides under such temptation, since having become approved, he will take the crown of life, which God has promised to those loving him. Let not one being tempted say, I am tempted under the authority by God. For this cause God is untemptable by badnesses, and he himself does not tempt anyone. But each one is tempted under the authority by his own desire, being drawn out and being lured. Thereafter the desire taking up seed together bears failance, but the failance having been finished away gestates death. Be not errorized, my beloved brothers. Every good giving and every accordingly accomplished gifting is from above, descending from the Father of the lights, with whom there is no change or manner of shadowing. The one guided by his determination gestates us by the word of truth, into the end that we are a from origin of his creatures. May he establish it, my beloved brothers. But let every human be quick to hear, tardy to speak, tardy to wrath. For man's wrath does not work according to the righteousness of God. Therefore, having set away every filthiness and the abundance of badness, receive in with meekness the implanted word, the one being able to save your souls. But become doers of the word, and not only listeners, making yourselves beside considering. Since if anyone is a listener of the word and not a doer, this one is an image of the man, downthinking about the face of his becoming in the mirror. For this cause he downthought regarding himself and came away, and he has straightway forgotten of what kind he was. But the one stooping himself into the accordingly accomplished law, that of freedom and abiding, not having become a listener of forgetfulness but a doer of the work, this one will be blissful in his doing. If anyone deems to be a ritualist, not rein-leading his tongue, but deceiving his heart, then the ritual of this one is vain. A clean and unbesmirched ritual before the God and Father is this, to give heed unto orphaned ones and widows in their affliction, and to guard oneself spotless away from the cosmos.